Howdy folks, it's Aidan here from Pure Game Guides. In this video we're going to go through the Seirai Stormchasers world quest and the puzzles. This one's long and complicated, so let's get through it. To start it, you will need to visit Inazuma City and go and talk to Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. She will ask you to check out the island of Seirai, where some adventurers have gone missing. Make your way to the nearest boat waypoint and then head for the island of Seirai. It's one of the new islands that was introduced in update 2.1. When you get there, make your way straight for that red beam that you can see sticking up. That is the statue of the Seven. Activate the statue so that you have some kind of view of the island's map. And then it's time to start looking for our first adventurer. So to do that, you're going to want to head to the Fort Hiraumi location that you'll now be able to see on your map. Look how useful that is. Just head over there. You can just see it almost directly to the northeast of your current location. Just follow the waypoint over there and speak with Ayako. Once you do, you can head back to the main town. Head for the statue of the Seven and you will find the second adventurer standing near some strange looking totems. Just follow the waypoint to get there and speak with the two adventurers and they will tell you about a mysterious trail that you will need to follow. These are little green footprints that will appear on the wooden bridge just off to your right. So follow them the whole way around. Little cat prints, just keep following them until you get to a shrine. The shrine in question is Ase Shrine and there is a waypoint there, so make sure you activate it because you got to come back here. Head towards the main shrine building and you will discover a small black cat called Nico who can talk to you, which is always nice. So Nico will ask you to fix up the offering box of the shrine, and if you're willing to do that, he will help you out on your mission. Head back to the first little village by teleporting back to the statue of the Seven and then wail on the treasure hoarders that will be hanging around there. One of them will start crying, asking you not to hit him, and he'll tell you that they have taken some of the supplies that you need to fix the offering box and taken them to their base. Follow the waypoint over to the base and continue kicking the treasure hoarders up and down the beach until you can search the boxes at the base. Search all the boxes to make sure you have everything that you need, then teleport back to the shrine, fix the offering box, and then speak with Nico again. When that is done, you can head back to Koseki village for a final time and once again speak with the two adventurers that you found there, and it's time to start solving some puzzles. Everything up to now is pretty straightforward, but from this point on, you're going to have to start paying attention. So the puzzles consist of a warding stone in the center with an upper layer and a bottom layer that can spin independently of each other, and they'll be surrounded by 3 paper charm hangers, I believe they are called. You need to touch all of the paper charm hangers and then interact with the central warding stone and have the correct number of charms facing each of the charm hangers, if that makes sense. So all around the warding stone you can see that there are paper charms. You need the top and the bottom to add up to the same amount of paper charms that will be in the center. We're going to make this super easy by just cheating. For the first puzzle, all you need to do is touch the 3 different paper charm hangers and then rotate the bottom layer twice. That will solve the puzzle for you. You don't need to worry about anything else. Once you do it, the storm that engulfs the island will change subtly, but not in a major way. You'll now be able to get access to the next warding charm that you need to change. So what you're going to do is just follow the waypoint to get to where you need to go. Once you get to the second group of paper charms, just take out all the enemies that are there and then interact with the 2 paper charms that you can see. There is a third one that you need to interact with, but it's not as easy to get to as the 2 right beside the warding stone. If you climb up on the big rock just behind the warding stone, you're going to see a little Electrogram on the other side of the beach. Go down and interact with it, then use it to fly across to the next area. As you can see, it will bring you up to the top here to this electro gate that you can stand in, and it will turn you into a little electro ball and you'll be able to get up to the platform above it. If you miss, just do what I did, pop back in, go back up, and then interact with the final paper charm holder. Make your way back over to the warding stone, and then all you got to do is get to spinning. When you get back there, just interact with the top layer only and keep spinning it until everything matches up the way you need it to. You'll know it's working because it will just automatically move on to the next section of the challenge. From here is where stuff will actually start to get really awkward. Make your way to the third waypoint and the third puzzle challenge and interact with the teleporter over here. At the top of the cliff area that you will have climbed up, you will notice an electro gate. Walk up to that, and that's the rough region where you need to start exploring. The two adventurers will appear, and a conversation will begin between you all. After the conversation is done, interact with the electro gate and aim it at the floating rock as shown in the image on the screen. What you need to do here is use the gate to send you over to that floating rock. So it might seem like you're not going to get there, but as long as you have aimed the gates at the rock, just like you can see on the screen, you'll be good to go. So walk through the gate, it will turn you into a little electro ball of energy and send you flying across the peak. As I said, sometimes you'll feel like you're not quite heading in the right direction, but your path will always right itself and you will end up exactly where you need to be. When you're over there, hit jump to drop out of being an electro ball and grab the oculi. Interact with the Electrogram and make your way upwards to another platform. When you get there, head to the new Electrogram on the right. Interact with that one to get to the next platform and then use the one on the left. When you get to the top of this platform, interact with the paper charm hanger and then use the Electrogram up there to continue on your path. On the next platform, use the Electrogram closest to the platform ahead, and then when you get over there, interact with the waypoint so that if you fall from this point onwards, you have an easy way back. There's another paper charm hanger up here, and right at the back of that paper charm hanger at this platform here is yet another Electrogram. Interact with it and send yourself flying across. There's only really one way to go from here. After you interact with the final paper charm hanger for the third puzzle, just use your map to teleport back to the teleport waypoint you activated, and then it's time to start interacting with the warding stone. All you need to do is turn the top layer 3 times and the bottom layer 5 times to solve this one, and you will be on to the very final step. So from the third warding stone, there is another Electrogram on its own little platform facing the final waypoint. Just hop over to the platform and use that Electrogram to start traveling upward. Go the whole way up, and when you arrive at the new platform, use the Electrogram that is directly ahead of you. There will only be one Electrogram on the next platform that you come to. And finally, ignore this first Electrogram and walk down the platforms that are starting to form. When you reach the end, you'll be able to hop up further by using the old Electrogram ability. If you need to refresh your Electrogram, then do so, but you should be absolutely fine. Once you get to this final platform, you'll be able to interact with yet another waypoint for safety's sake, and then run around touching all of the paper charm hangers. These ones are right there, no real awkwardness in getting to them. Once you've interacted with them all, you simply need to turn the top layer of the warding stone twice and the bottom layer twice, and that will solve the puzzle for you. You're going to have a new waypoint that you need to follow. That will take you to the center of a large platform, and you will need to fight an enemy called Thunder Manifestation. This enemy isn't so bad. Its area of effect attacks are pretty easy to dodge, and the main thing to be aware of is I was Razor, so this wasn't very helpful. As an Electro enemy, it's immune to Electro damage. So keep that in mind when you're building a party to take it on. Once that's done, just keep following waypoints. You'll be able to interact with a Blossom to get yourself some rewards after defeating the Thunder Manifestation, and then you can follow some waypoints and it will lead you to 2 chests that you really want to interact with. So make sure you do that. And that's it, that's the end of it. The storm will dissipate within the center of the island and you'll be able to freely explore. Hopefully you found this video helpful. It was a long one, especially compared to the stuff we normally do on the channel, but needs must, and people probably needed some help. So if you found it helpful, please feel free to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching.